Hello everyone, it's Father back again for my weekly video update. I hope you didn't miss me too much last week. As you remember, I was away on my pilgrimage to Oberammergau in Germany to the Passion Play there, and we had a wonderful time. We saw many different holy sites throughout Austria and Germany, and the whole trip culminated in viewing the Passion Play actually a week ago today. The play itself is very moving. It's 5.5 hours long. It's all in German. They give you a big book with the English translations, and sometimes I followed along with the dialogue. Sometimes I just kind of sat back and watched it unfold. And it was really very beautiful and moving experience to see that depiction of the Passion. As they say, it's always nice to go away, but it's always better to come back home again. So I'm very grateful and happy to be back home and to be back with all of you. Of course, this weekend we celebrate the 4th of July. Monday is the 4th of July. I wish all of you a very happy Independence Day holiday. Monday morning at 9 a.m. we'll have Mass with a patriotic flavor as we give thanks to God for the gift of our country, for the gift of our independence, and the gift of the freedoms that we enjoy as citizens of this great country. In the email that I sent to you today, you'll find a flyer for the Hartford Area Youth Work Camp, which will be happening in a few weeks. All the parishes in Hartford County are joining up together to provide this experience for our young people. There's Mass each day, a service project component each day. There's even a fun day built in. So if you or maybe your grandchildren are interested, you could take a look at that flyer in my email and then reach out to Tom Mackin, our youth minister, and he'll be more than happy to give you all the details and sign your young people up. I'd like to give you an update about some of the maintenance projects going on around our campus. You'll remember, if you're a regular reader of the bulletin, a few weeks back I talked about the fact that we're replacing the front doors of the church. The front doors are original to the building, so about 1990. They're made out of wood, so they have borne the brunt of the weather over the last 30 plus years, and they're looking a little worse for their wear. And our maintenance committee determined that the cost of fixing them or refinishing them would not be worth it given their lifespan, so it would be better to replace them with a more modern product that will hold up better against the weather. Well, we were hoping that those would be done in a timely fashion, but as you have noticed probably, they're not. Like everything else these days, the new doors have been caught up in the supply chain, and we're praying and crossing our fingers that they will be in before Christmas. And I know that sounds like a really long way away, but it'll be here before you know it. If you're a regular traveler up and down Record Road, you may have noticed some construction equipment in the rectory driveway over the last few weeks. That is because we are renovating the former food pantry area of the basement of the rectory. You may remember a few years ago now, the food pantry moved into the White Hall and became an outreach center where they have expanded their outreach to the neighborhood and services that they provide because of the increased space. So that left us with vacant space in the basement of the rectory. So we are renovating it into one part into a chapel for the residents of the rectory so that we can have a place to go to pray privately and spend time in the presence of Jesus in the Blessed Sacrament, which I think we can all agree that that's a very important thing for us, for all of us, but especially for priests and seminarians and deacons. And then the other part will be living quarters. So living quarters for maybe another priest or a seminarian. Right now we're kind of in a tight space in the rectory. When there's multiple seminarians, there's really no extra space. So we have no guest room currently. It happens from time to time that a priest comes up and says the Saturday night Mass, and if he has Mass on Sunday, there's nowhere for him to stay. So we would like to have a space where a guest could come, or a place where maybe another priest would come, maybe somebody who lives in retirement or whatever the case might be. It just expands our opportunity as a place for housing, and I think it's a good thing for us to have extra space to house seminarians and priests. It's always a great thing, and I hope you agree that it's been wonderful these days to see so many of us up on the altar, between the priests and the deacons and the seminarians. We've got quite the roster these days up there, and I hope you agree with me that it's wonderful to see that. It's a sign of vitality in our archdiocese, a sign of vitality also in our parish, that the Archbishop is confident in us and sends all these folks to us, these deacons in training, priests in training, that he wants them to be here to learn from us. So I hope you agree that that's a wonderful thing. We're also looking very soon, hopefully, to do some work on the front of the Outreach Center, the old White Hall. That ramp that goes up to the Outreach Center is in terrible condition. It's also not technically ADA compliant, so it's not the best. And it doesn't really look very nice. It's kind of missing boards in places, and it's just generally in a bit of disrepair. So we're hoping that financially we're going to be able to swing that over the next year. Our maintenance committee, our finance committee are involved in all of these decisions that go on the projects that we do on our campus. Our finance committee keeps a close eye on the finances of our parish, the money coming in, the money going out, and they have recommended that we do these projects since you all have been extremely generous to the parish, and we have been able actually to save quite a bit of money recently. We're not going to go on a spending spree, don't get me wrong, but we can judiciously use the funds that you've given for the upkeep of our buildings and grounds, which I hope you all think is a good thing. We want our parish campus to be beautiful, attractive. Beauty is something that attracts people to the Lord, and we certainly want our parish campus to be beautiful. Today is the first Friday of the month, July 1st, so we have Adoration of the Blessed Sacrament going on today until 7 p.m. Actually, I'm going to be offering confession at 6:30 p.m. this evening in the chapel, and then benediction at 7 p.m. So if you'd like to come by to spend some time with the Lord, I would highly encourage you to do that. Tomorrow is the first Saturday of the month, July 2nd. We'll have a special Mass at 9 a.m., followed by devotions to the Immaculate Heart of Mary. So I wish all of you a very happy 4th of July. It's great to be back with you, and I look forward to seeing you in church this weekend. God bless you.